Have you ever noticed the people who are completely absent from their own stories? In an era where sharing every meal, every sunset, and every milestone feels mandatory, there is a silent group of individuals who choose to remain invisible. You might have a friend like this, or perhaps you are this person. They are active online, they consume content, they might even comment on your posts, but when you click on their profile, there is nothing there. No selfies, no life updates, just a blank canvas. In a digital economy built on attention, this choice is radical. It is easy to assume they are hiding, or perhaps they are insecure, but psychology suggests something far more profound is happening beneath the surface. This isn't about rejection of technology. It is about a deliberate protection of the self. To understand this, we have to look at the concept of validation. For many, social media operates on a feedback loop. You post, you wait, you check for likes, and your mood fluctuates based on the response. This is external validation. It is relying on strangers to confirm your existence, but the people who don't post photos have often severed this tie. They have cultivated what psychologists call internal locus of evaluation. Their sense of worth is not tied to a number on a screen. Think about the freedom in that. When you wake up in the morning, you don't need to curate an image to prove you are happy. You just feel happy. Their self-esteem is fortified from the inside out, making them immune to the dopamine hits and crashes that govern so much of our online behavior. They understand that their value exists, whether it is photographed or not. Then there is the element of privacy, which has become a luxury item in the 21st century. We often forget that every photo we upload is data. It contains metadata, location tags, and facial recognition information. The individuals who avoid posting images are often highly aware of their digital footprint. They view their personal life as a sanctuary, not a broadcast. It is not that they are secretive. It is that they believe some moments are too sacred to be commodified. A birthday celebration is about the people in the room, not the people on the feed. By keeping these moments offline, they preserve the authenticity of the memory. They are protecting their peace from the constant gaze of the public eye, maintaining a boundary between who they are and what the world sees. We must also consider the psychological weight of judgment. When you put your face online, you are inviting critique, even from friends. There is a phenomenon known as the spotlight effect, where we overestimate how much others notice us. But for those who abstain from posting, they recognize the risk is real. The anxiety of being misinterpreted, criticized, or analyzed can be exhausting. Imagine carrying the weight of potential comments every time you share a moment. For some, the mental energy required to manage that perception is simply too high. They choose opt-out not out of fear, but out of energy conservation. They would rather spend that energy living the moment than documenting it for approval. This connects deeply with introversion and social battery management. Introverts do not necessarily hate people. They find social interaction draining, especially performative interaction. Social media is a performance. It requires you to be on, to look good, to sound interesting. For an introvert, posting a photo is not just clicking a button. It is an energy transaction. They prefer depth over breadth. They would rather have a meaningful conversation with one person than broadcast a smile to 1,000. By not posting, they are preserving their social battery for real-life interactions, where the connection is tangible, not digital. They are choosing presence over performance. Furthermore, there is a crisis of authenticity happening online. We all know that social media is a highlight reel. People post their best angles, their best days, and their filtered realities. Some individuals refuse to participate in this distortion. They feel that posting photos forces them into a box, a curated version of themselves that doesn't match their internal reality. They value authenticity over alignment with social norms. They understand that a picture captures a split second, not the complexity of a human soul. By staying image-free, they avoid the trap of becoming a character in their own life. They remain the author, not the actor. So, when you see someone without a profile picture, or a feed full of memes but no faces, do not assume they are disconnected. They might be the most connected people in the room. They are connected to their own self-worth, their privacy, and their reality. They have decided that their life is something to be experienced, not displayed. This is a powerful stance in a world that demands constant visibility. It challenges us to look at our own habits. Are we posting to connect with others? Or are we posting to prove we exist? Are we sharing memories? Or are we seeking validation? There is no wrong answer, but awareness is the first step toward digital health. If this perspective resonated with you, or if you saw yourself in this description, know that you are not alone. There is a growing community of people who value depth over likes. If you found value in this analysis, sharing it might help someone else feel understood in their choice to stay private. And if you enjoy exploring the hidden layers of human behavior, you are welcome to join our community link in the description, where we discuss these topics further without the noise. But ultimately, the choice is yours. You can chase the validation, or you can keep your peace. It all depends on how you view your own worth in a digital age. And when you look closely at your own habits and the habits of those around you, you have to ask yourself, have you ever noticed the people who are completely absent from their own stories?